Republican Congressman Jeff Van Drew, Republican from New Jersey. So, Congressman, what happens now?
Seriously, they're going to now close down government. I mean, all we heard all along after all these budget negotiations and CR negotiations and discussions that took place over the last number of years was, the Republicans want to close government down and how wrong that is for everybody, whether you are Republican or Democrat. So we get the job done. We're not going to close government down. We haven't. And now they're talking about closing government down. I've got to believe, and I want to make this call. Maybe I'll be wrong, and you can have fun with me next time I'm on, Todd. But I got to believe that Democrat senators, some of them, the few remaining that are a little bit more moderate and have a little bit of sense, are going to say, no, we're not going to close the government of the United States of America down. So let's see if I'm right.
Congressman, we're going to pay very close attention to that story. Also, some reporting out of the Justice Department, Attorney General Pam Bondi reversing a Merrick Garland memo that weaponized school boards to target parents and label them as domestic terrorists. You posted this was a massive win. It never should have happened in the first place. You know what gets me is the Justice Department under Joe Biden said that never happened. They never had such a policy.
It did happen. They lied so often, so much. Todd, as you know, I sit on the Judiciary Committee, and I am now the chairman of the subcommittee in Judiciary on Oversight. So we're bringing this all out. We had a hearing last month where we went through lie after lie. The school boards are only a little piece of it. The Russian collusion was another piece of it. The 51 laptop computers that, the 51 Intel officers that said that there was no laptop was another piece of it. What they were going to do in Catholic churches, another piece of it. We're going to have a hearing this month in my committee, and we're going to talk about how much this all costs. Not only was this wrong philosophically and morally what they were doing to people, it was literally going after our First Amendment rights and our Fourth Amendment rights. Not only is that wrong, but what they were doing was costing us billions of dollars. So taxpayer money went to programs that would actually inhibit Americans from having freedom. If you wanted to speak up at a school board because you didn't like the nonsense, and that's a nice word for it, it was really crap that was being taught to your kids in school. If you were attending a Roman Catholic church, you were able to be investigated as a domestic terrorist. It was all true. We have all the proof. We have all the emails.
All right, let me jump in here, Congressman. Yeah, Congressman, let me jump in here real quick because I do want to get your take on this story that broke yesterday. The Department of Education cutting nearly 50% of the workforce, more than 1,300 workers getting the boot. Your take on that, and do you want to see more layoffs?
Look, I want everybody to understand that everybody who's watching and listening, and I mean this sincerely, love education, real education, not weaponizing education. So we had lots of people who were ultra left-wing and ultra political sitting in these jobs that weren't helping kids at all. Our kids are doing worse than ever. We're having such a hard time. We're dropping in the world scheme of things. Our education, as far as children are concerned, they're not doing as well as they were. Ever since COVID, we've had a problem. But they're more concerned about what pronouns you use and what political party you are than they are about just teaching kids. Education should be about not liberal, conservative, Republican, Democrat. It should open kids' minds up to the wonderfulness of our world and how much they can learn and how much they can do. So they're doing the right thing because these people deserve to be gone.
All right, Congressman, we're going to have to leave it there. Congressman Jeff Van Drew, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Good to be with you.
Well, another